and bring them a little closer to you. That's it. Now your knees slightly wider apart. Perfect, right there. Let's see if we can find the tremor mechanism someplace in this position. So once again, just try to find a sweet spot. Can you find a place where you can activate the tremors? Even if they're very little, that's fine. Perfect. Just relax, Marlene. It's okay, because your body will just do what it does. For new people, it's a matter of retraining the body, that's all. But you can see how quickly it's retraining. Look, it's already starting to go into your hips and your lower back. Okay. So just lay there, it'll work. Just let it tremor there for a little bit. And Matthijs, you're actually going to go up to her head the same way she did with you. You're going to pull on the occipital ridge, the base of the skull, and gently pull her neck towards you. Now, just gentle tension, where although you're pulling on the cranium, the gentle pull is going all the way to the sacrum. So that's how we're going to try to invite the tremor to go from the legs into the pelvis.
How does this feel for you? Am I holding you correctly?
There, see that? You see how that little intervention, Matthijs, look what it just did to her. Okay, so you can let go of her head now because it was successful. So we want to see what the body will do now. And Marlene, can you describe where that movement's coming from?
It's from my breath, from here, from this.
Let it come from your chest, that's fine. Just breathe and relax with it. Turn your feet flat again. There you go, good job. That was easy. So now we're just going to let this happen because we don't know what it's showing us yet. But we see there's movement through the whole spinal column. Slide your feet slightly more towards your pelvis. Just slide them up a little bit. There you go, like that. There, you see the same shoulder movement that you have, Matthijs. There you go. See that? All right, so right and left shoulder are slightly different. Can you see that? The right shoulder is moving different than the left. So that means they're not talking to each other. There's something not connected there. There you go. There they're going to talk.
Yeah, that's just you speaking as well. That also influences the connection of the shoulders.
It absolutely does. I do it all the time. And I need
You're a nasty body whisperer, David.
That's a
Let me see your hands.
It's a great way of saying it, yes. When I need something to happen, oftentimes if I vocalize it, the body responds. Oh, it's beautiful. Look, see how it's trying to wiggle out? Now it's connecting down into the hips. This is why we have to be patient. Remember, the tremor mechanism never moves as fast as the ego. It moves as fast as tissue can move. And so we have to be patient for tissue to move.
Yeah.
So go to her left side. And you're going to reach under her back also between the shoulder blade and the spinal column and stick your finger up there and see if you can find a place of tension.
Is it all right?
So your fingers are strong enough so you can get in there. And you help him find it, Marlene. If there's a place where there feels like there's a knot. Is that the right spot?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. If you found the spot, then just stay there. We'll give the body a minute to react to that. Make sure it's not too tight, Marlene, or too deep.
Yeah.
I don't want you to contract against it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's happened. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Okay, now you can let go because you can see the impulse, Matthijs. The body's pulsating right now. So now we can let go of the intervention and let the body do whatever it's going to do. We'll see what that intervention did. There you go. There's something going on here. You okay, Marjolein?
Yes.
Take another deep breath. There we go. Your shoulders are getting there. They're trying to figure out how to release.
This is still so weird, actually.
Yeah, it feels
Wow.
very weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing great. And you were not laughing at me, as far as I know.
Well, this is excellent. This is only your second time to do it.
Yes.
And did you have this kind of release when you did it before?
No, not. The first time was different, right?
The first one was emotional.
Uh-huh. There goes that left shoulder and left arm.
Is it Matthijs?
That's perfect.
Mm.
See how it goes all the ways down the arm? It's exactly what
She's
it
trying to point at me.
Exactly. If that shoulder releases, we should see the energetic flow go all the ways down the arm. But you see, Matthijs, we had to wait and be a little bit patient after you did the release. Remember, we have to wait for the speed of the body. Not
Mhm.
Go ahead and slide your legs down. You can see there's a natural pause here in the body after it released your arms. And so now we're going to let the body rest. It's going to integrate that tissue that it just released. So you just lay and relax. Okay, now, Matthijs, we're going to try her left shoulder to see what's going on with that too. So bring your knees back up, Marjolein. That's it. We'll open your knees slightly wider. That's it. Yeah, we just need that little V in there because that's usually what can activate the tremors easily. And then you do the same thing under her right shoulder that you did under her left shoulder. See if you can find the spot. Don't push into it so hard that she contracts against it. We're just trying to get a release to happen.
Can relax, completely relax.
Yeah, so just hold that, Marjolein. You just relax and breathe, and your body's going to react to that. You can already see that in the legs.
There we go. Yeah.
That's a big discharge of energy. Okay, you can let go now, Matthijs, because you can see her body's got it. You helped it. It figured it out. That's all we're doing. We're helping that tremor mechanism move. That's all. Once we help it, then we can let go. It does all the work now. Beautiful release. That's great. Where do you feel that movement from, Marjolein?
From her shoulder. But some more from my hips, or?
Yeah. They're trying to connect your hips and your shoulders. Perfect. You can feel it. There they go. See, your hips are trying to connect with the shoulder girdle. They have to. That's how we're designed. There you go. So you have a nice wiggle in your hips and in your shoulders. It tells me, okay, they're learning how to reconnect. There you go. See, the energy goes down into the arms. That's a big release, Marjolein.
Yeah, we also have some eye shivering.
Oh, good. Okay, slide your legs down again. Relax. That's perfect. Wow. All right, so let's try a couple of things here. Just bring your left knee up. We're just going to try to activate the tremors on your left side. Let's see if we can get it activated on one side or the other. There you go. So she's got, see, is that your quadricep muscles? Can you feel that?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Okay. So let that happen, because remember, they hold the hips very tight. So we have to loosen those if we want to loosen the hips. People often don't think of loosening the legs and the glutes, but that's what's holding the hips so tight. There we go. Now see, the hips and legs are trying to connect to the right shoulder. We got it. So all we're trying to do is get that whole right.
I feel like Shakira now. Shakira.
Very good. See how it's all connecting here? We just have to be patient. It'll find the connection. Nice breath. The diaphragm's starting to let go. There you go. There, and there's the impulse. It's finished. So slide your left leg down. We're just going to rest for a minute again. Then we'll do the other side. Good job. Okay, so now bring up your other leg. Bring up your right leg. That's it. And we'll see if we can get the tremors in that leg. And if it will start to help the left side release. You got tremors real fast and real strong in this leg. Yeah, that one's more intense. Can you feel it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's more intense than the
Yeah,
other
I feel,
side.
yeah. It's my whole right side that's
Yeah,
more intense.
that's interesting. Yeah. It'll connect to the left side. There you go. Okay, so slide your right leg down. We see that that pattern has extended itself. We're going to do one last thing before we finish. Okay, so the palms of your hands are up. I want you to turn them flat onto the floor and do that 10 times. Keep your hands on the floor, but turn them palms up and palms down. That's it, just like that. We're going to try to activate the arm muscles. See that excited charge that's still in the shoulders there? I'm trying to get that to go down the arms. Because if you look at her arms, they're almost lifeless in comparison to the excited charge in the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And so we're trying to get the arms to have more aliveness there. And it's working. There you go. Great. That's what we're Go ahead. Does it feel funny?
Well, yes. It feels like that I lose control.
Yes, that's the whole point. Losing control
Yeah.
is actually good. We spend our whole life being trained how to control our bodies, and the poor thing never gets a chance to show us what it can do or what it needs. Go ahead, you can slide your legs down, Marjolein. That's it, just relax.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, that was quite a
And
great demonstration, yeah.
and it's still like, when you really like lose that control, that makes also, I don't know, more release, an emotional release as well, or something, that you really like surrender and lose control of your
Right.
body.
It introduces pleasure, because the body, when it lets go of control, it feels quite pleasurable, because other than that, it's holding on to great tightness. So when we give it a chance to do this, it feels so happy. It's like, oh, I can move and I can do it easily.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you for
Oh, you're very welcome. It was fun. You very gently roll over to your side and come into a sitting position.
Well, it was yeah, exactly what I said. Actually, it was for me so just a release that I can, you know, lose control about my body. I'm always in a lot of in my mind, and I was like, okay, but now that you can really into your body and lose that control, you know, that was a very release. So yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's shaking, and it feels like yeah, a release, really like that there's more space into your body. So I feel more relaxed right now. Yeah.
Perfect. That's great. Because see,
It's
when
difficult to explain actually, but I think that it's like it's that you have more space into your body, that you can feel, you know, normally when you feel very stressed, you feel tight into your body, and now it feels more like, yeah, feel good.
yeah,